I
I'm
had so much
doing
fun
good.
with you earlier.
Can I tell you something real quick?
Yeah,
You're
of
my first
course.
face. What is this? You're my first Instagram live ever. I've never done this ever.
Are you serious? This is your first?
You're my first. I've never done
We
the whole
have
split
broken the
screen,
Instagram
talk to
sharing
somebody
thing.
live. Yeah, yeah.
What?
Yo,
What? I feel really
you the
special
first
now.
one.
I feel extremely special
I feel
now.
special.
That's amazing. Well, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be
No
your first.
problem. Thank you for popping my cherry.
Absolutely. Yes, yes, indeed. So you really dropped some gems on us earlier. People were really appreciative of your information and just how generous you were about your
You
testimony.
know, I know there's a lot of people out there trying to make it happen, and just be careful and stand your ground, and you'll make it happen no matter what. But just watch out for them crazy people.
Can I ask you to get a little personal? Can we get a little personal?
Let's do it. We on Instagram now. Now we
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
My
yeah,
mom
yeah,
ain't.
yeah.
I gotta make sure my
We're not.
mom ain't watching. She not watching on no Instagram. I got her blocked on Instagram now, so we can
Who's that? Your
get
mom?
down and dirty. Yeah, my mom, my dad, all y'all can't
No,
look at this
no,
stuff.
block all that. Block all that. Okay. Now we can get real. So you talked briefly. First of all, I'm so rude right now. If you don't know me, because I know the Instagram is going to build. My name is IMANI VANZAP, here to help you fix your shit. And we have got Damien Crawford, artist extraordinaire. Okay, a man of many, many, many talents and many, many, many pectorals. Okay, here to talk with us about his
What's
life
up,
and just his
y'all?
career and things like that. Yes, thank you so much. Listen, Damien, you really dropped a lot of
Anything
gems
you
on
want
us.
to
Now,
know?
those who don't know, all right. Those who do not know, Damien is an artist of many sorts, and I'll let him go into what that is to kind of catch us up to speed. But he dropped a lot of gems about the industry and things that people need to look out for. So if you don't mind, I want you to kind of do this in two parts. Go ahead and kind of catch everyone up to speed about who you are. And then if you can, after doing that, tell us about one of the experiences that you had that were a little bit shady.
I'll tell you about a whole bunch of them that were shady. But for
Let's get
everybody
into it.
here, my name is Damien Crawford. I'm a singer-songwriter. I live in North Jersey. I write all my own shit. I sing all my own shit. Everything
Yeah.
was put into my last album, Therapy. I mean, Therapy is my baby. It's everywhere. Go listen to that. Every song you're gonna hear, you're gonna
Yes.
be like, "Where? I wonder what this is about." It's about me because it happened to me. That's what it was so
Yeah.
therapeutic to
Yeah.
record that album because it was all my own shit, good and bad.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so,
Absolutely.
but yeah, so shady stuff that happened, and I'll get real honest with you. In the
Yeah, please,
beginning of
please.
my career, I did a couple radio shows, and there was this one radio, I'm not even gonna say his name, but there was this one radio host that just did not like me, pit me against everybody in the industry that, I mean, where I was at, I was only dealing with, a couple people that I knew in the LGBT, Q circle that were,
Yeah.
coming up as singers. So they were trying to pit us against each other, and this one radio host was like, "Oh, you need to hurry up and make it so you can get your nose done because you look crazy," and yeah, all this
Oh,
crazy stuff. Yeah, he was not nice to me at all.
what? How do you even say that? I mean, what even led up to that moment? Uh-oh. You still there?
Um, yeah, I'm still here. I was getting a phone call. I had to ignore it. I'm on the phone
Oh,
with you,
okay.
so.
Goodbye. Yes, yes. This is
What
the
led up to that moment
conversation.
is I was starting to get some traction. People were starting to know who I was, and I was starting to kind of get myself out there. And so I was doing radio shows, and I guess this one radio host kind of had loyalty to other people, and they were just trying to tear me down for whatever reason. And it affected me to the point where I actually did get my nose done. So
You did?
I did, but that wasn't because of him. Trust me, it was because that was something that I had always dealt with growing up. I had had a lot going on.
But and I don't know the prior. I've always known you, and I'm saying this from my soul. I have
Yeah,
always admired your nose. I don't know
that
when
was
did you get it done?
intentionally. So if you, the difference happened, actually, it happened in 2016, and I didn't shoot anything for on purpose for probably, yeah, about 2 or 3 years. I didn't shoot anything, except I did do this show,
What
the
did you
reality
not
show, The
like about your
Circle.
nose? Yes.
Um, it was just big. It was just too big for my face. It didn't
And the
match
thing
my
is
mother's,
that
my mom, or my
I'm
dad.
being
Like it
honest with
just,
you.
yeah.
I've always liked big noses.
Go ahead.
I think the big noses are beautiful to me. I really, honestly, I do. So it's interesting that was something
And
that you dealt with.
I wouldn't have minded if it actually fit the rest of me. It just didn't. It didn't even look like my family nose. Like it just, even when I did go ahead and take care of it, I still wanted it to be natural. I still wanted it to look like, I wanted to look like my family's nose. So now it's,
Yeah.
it's just regular, but before it was just too much. But it, like I said, it wasn't because of him. It just had got to the point of like, all right, I already know what I got to take care of. You don't have to remind me. And it just was kind of negative to kind of
Well,
do interviews like that.
and that was my main thing, that why I wanted to bring that up, is that how vicious the industry can be,
Mm-hmm.
and that you're just trying to put out what's in your heart, and just share what you have and give
Yeah.
that to the world, and that people cannot get past shallow shit to really hear what you got to say
No,
and
like
receive who you are as an artist.
it's
All
super
the way to the point
shallow.
where they're willing to try to humiliate you publicly. Horrible.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. So I did actually document all that on the reality show. I was on this reality show called The Circle,
Yes.
and I actually went through that whole process on the show. So for people out there who are looking to see what I went through, it was season 2 of The Circle. It's on the YouTube right now to see
The
what the
Circle on
hell.
YouTube. Okay.
See what I went through with that. But yeah, there's a lot of
Well,
crazy
listen,
stuff that happened.
baby, let me tell you, here we support. All right, we are behind you and
I like
everything that you're
support.
doing. We listen. You'll be I will cut someone over my babies in a minute. I'm telling you. I wish I was in that room. I wish I was in that room when that happened.
That was, yeah, that was
Totally different
that room
story.
was about to get blown up. So
Yeah,
that was a crazy time.
big time.
That never happened
Now,
again, by the
if
way.
you don't mind, yo, goodness, go into one of the other stories where it was a little quid pro quo, where someone was willing to open a door for you if you opened up something for them.
Yeah, I think especially when you're an artist trying to come up, there's a lot of people that are going to take advantage of your eagerness to kind of make it.
Yes.
So you have to deal with a lot of promoters when you're trying to perform and you're trying to, have a big show at a venue and kind of perform in front of a big crowd. You have to deal with the promoter. Well, there's quite a few promoters that, either I could go on at maybe 10 when there was maybe 30 people in there, or you can go on at 2 a.m. when there's 1,500 people in here. You want to go on at 2 a.m., you need to come to my room the night before and let's handle some business. And then you can go on at 2 a.m. That happened a couple times. Well, the proposition happened a couple times. I never, ever did that crap.
Let's be clear.
No.
Damien did not do anything to get a deal. Let's be very clear. That is something. Mm-mm. But you know what? And I'm just going to be honest about it. I mean, we're here. We're grown. It's what it's all about. Damien, you're very attractive. And I can see people trying it. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I can see people trying it because they look at you and it becomes that other thing. You know what I'm saying? Where it's they don't think that you have anything else on the inside. People, they try to dumb you down to see what they can get from you. And what's so sad about Damien, I know you know this to be true, is that there are people that they don't have what you have on the inside. They're attractive but empty. You're attractive and full.
Yeah.
And when you're full, come on, you know what I'm saying? When you're full, you know what you walk into the room with. Even if your insecurities are there as well, you know what you're walking into the room with. But there are so many people that don't know what they're walking into the room with. Do you watch P-Valley?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it though.
It's really good.
I got to get
It's
into
really
that.
good.
Okay.
Say it again.
I got to get into that. P Valley.
It's great. It's great. It's on,
Okay.
I believe, Stars. But the
Right.
reason why I brought it up, there was a scene. I don't want to give too much away, but and this doesn't give anything away. Two of the strippers, we do know it's about strippers. Two of the strippers were in a room talking, and the one is very much a go-getter, and she was talking to another girl, and the other girl said, "You're strong and powerful. I can never be like you." She said, "I'm just pretty." She said, "Pretty is my strength." And the sadness that came over her when she realized that that was all people wanted her for, that's sad, number one. And number two, that she had not, what I believe to be true for her, she had not found that thing to make her full.
Right.
And that she knew, this is all I've got. And I am touched and happy when I see people such as yourself that you know what's on the inside. Go ahead, baby. Got to.
I was lucky to be raised right and raised around a lot of love, so I never had to lead with, outward appearance. But yeah, no, it's definitely something to have some self-esteem and know your worth. So
yes,
for sure, especially in this business.
We got comments down there. Thank you, CJ Sales. Attractive and empty. Listen, it is what it is, and I want everybody to be encouraged. Like when I'm bringing people on here, and we know this by now, but I just want to make sure I can't say it enough. When I'm bringing people on here, I could ask anybody to come here. I want people to have a message. I think that right now, with all that's going on, people are if you scroll through your feed on your phone, it is nothing but sadness all day long. Right. Sadness and drama and hell all day long. I get tired of scrolling, and I want people to fall on something that builds them up. I want people to fall on a message or a live like we're doing now, and you come here and you're uplifted. And I know that right now it may not be very popular to be positive and to be uplifting, but I think we're starting to see how necessary it is. Wouldn't you say?
Especially in the time of Corona, man, we got to come together. We gotta be positive because there's a lot to be mad about right now. But I'm not trying to be mad every day. I can't be mad every day.
Not every day.
It's too much energy.
Listen, not
take a day off.
Give me a second, I would be mad.
Okay.
We were talking about masks earlier, and that it's so funny that now, if you're going to the grocery store, then now you have one more thing to remember. Now you got to remember your mask as well. So you got your phone, your keys, what do we say?
Wallet.
Your wallet and your mask.
Yup. Now you got to remember a mask. I don't know how many times I've done a U-turn when I'm almost to the door where I'm going. I got to turn around and go back to the car. It's crazy.
I mean, like freaked out to the point where you think that you walked in like bottomless.
Right. Yeah, people look at you crazy if you walk in with no mask. They will look at you crazy.
It's one thing that I forgot my wallet. Oh, I forgot my phone. But literally, you almost feel like you're about to violate people by walking in maskless. It's crazy.
Correct. It's crazy out here.
Yeah.
I can't.
Listen, if you're just now logging on, we're talking to the amazing Damien Crawford, just a beautiful soul inside and out. Make sure that you go and you follow him right now on Instagram. If you haven't already, shame on you. He is a wonderful person that you need to get to know. Indeed. So you talked about writing and we talked about your music. If I could give a synopsis about what I feel as music brings to us, it's just feel good music. Even the songs where there's a lot of drama, I still felt good after that's a gift.
Yo, I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, I put every range of emotions into my songs, and
it shows.
And on therapy, I mean, it's just a lot. I got a song called 100%. Like, don't waste my time. You got to give me 100%, or else you got to go. And like you said, before you go, I had to kick somebody out of my life. They was playing games. I'm doing all this over here. You sitting around playing. Like, you got to go. Bye.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I kept it real on that album. I kept it 100%.
You said what?
I kept it 100 on that album. The good, the bad, the ugly.
I could not be more thankful for it. We need more honest artists. We need more honest artists out here. You definitely represent that. Thank you, Scorpion brother. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you so much. So what is next for you? That's one of the things we talked about it before, but I just and I'm gonna tell you, David, I still feel like you holding something back from me.
um,
You're giving me very much Beyonce. You need to sign an NDA before we talk realness.
it's
How
just
much am I allowed to know?
there was a lot. I mean, there's a lot I can let you know. It's just that a lot of shit was put on pause because of freaking Corona. There's so many things that I was supposed to start that couldn't really happen just yet, you know, or got pushed back now to 2021. So I'm kind of in limbo like
Yes.
everybody else, just trying to make ends meet
Okay.
until we open back up again. So, but I mean, there's a lot that I want to do. There's a lot that
Yes.
people want me to do. There's a lot of collabs I'm supposed to be working on and be part of. But there's a lot of people I do want to support right now. So that's why I like that I have the time now to kind of sit back and support everybody else that is putting
Yes.
stuff out and doing stuff. And that's why I told you the other day when I was like, "Oh, I saw you're an amazing host. I saw you on was it Chasing Dallas?"
Yes. Yes.
And I was like, "Wow, this is like really good." I felt like I was watching, you know, VH1. And I was like, "Wow, she's amazing."
That's what
So
we're working
I
for.
I started watching that recently because of Corona, and I've had time to watch other reality shows that you know Chasing Atlanta,
Yes.
and stuff like that. And of course, me being part of, I was on a
Yeah.
reality show myself. I kind of like to see how other people were doing it, and you guys are doing a really good job. It's very
Thank you
entertaining.
so
So
much.
I'm
If you
supporting
haven't
right now
seen
in my
Chasing
time of
Dallas,
Corona.
yeah, okay. Make sure we let everybody know that if any of my babies are here from Chasing Dallas, make sure that you say hello to Auntie. If you haven't already, shame on you. You know you're supposed to say hello when you come into the room. But you got another fan here that is watching the programming and they really love it. Listen, Damien, everyone is talking about your smile. Everyone is smitten. And not just your smile, but what they're really loving is someone just said it's the sincerity that comes through it. Damien, you have a good heart. I can see it. It's not something that I can overlook. You have a good soul. What keeps you grounded?
Oh gosh, my friends for sure. My friends will they
Okay.
crack on me, they
All
yell
right.
at me. They are like the brothers and sisters I never had because I'm an only child. So my friends will keep me
Really?
grounded to keep me humble. Yeah, I'm an only child, so I have a lot of close friends that act like brothers and sisters who they'll tear me up in a heartbeat. So that keeps me grounded.
What was it like growing up as an only child?
Um, it was you had to have a big imagination. You had to really
Wow.
like games. You had to think about stuff that you could play alone because you were alone a lot unless you were with your friends. So I had a
Wow.
lot of friends always around, but you know, yeah, it was usually just solo dolo. You kind of figure shit out on your own.
Oh my goodness. Now lots of cousins? Do you have a big extended family?
Not a huge family. I had two very close cousins that kind of lived around me or with me when I was growing up. But
Okay.
other than that, it was all friends. I'm still to this day friends with people from high school, people from college. Like I have a really strong connection to those people. So we
Okay.
all still hang out to this day.
My goodness. That is
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
That is amazing. And then you say you're not a church kid. I'm still shocked by
I'm
that.
not. I'm not. Some people are just all right by nature. But I heard church kids can be pretty bad. They
You
actually
heard? Cough.
okay. I heard they were like
Oh,
they were the worst.
you're looking at one.
Oh, were you a church kid?
Yes, raised Kojic.
Yeah,
Don't
see
tell
now
nobody.
you got to watch out for the church kids and the quiet ones. Those are the ones you
Listen,
got to
they
watch
bring a
out
whole
for.
different blood type, baby. Oh
Correct.
my goodness. Indeed we do. Indeed we do. So I know everybody, everyone always waits for these questions. So I figured I'd wait a little bit into the conversation. So tell us
Oh.
about your love life. Can you?
um, I'll say this. You gotta have fun. It's fun right now.
Okay.
And nothing too deep, nothing too serious. You know,
Okay.
just enjoying my time and just trying to take it one day at a time. You know,
How
nothing
long
too
have you been
crazy.
Because you got out of the situationship. I was trying to push him to see if it was an entanglement. He said it's not an entanglement. You know, this is August right now. All puns intended. So if you're in an entanglement, this is your month. But he said it's not that. It is a situationship.
Yeah.
which is fine. We can deal with situationships here. So how long have you been in your situation?
It's not long. It's pretty recent. But the participant in the situationship, we've been in the situationship for probably like on and off for like 5 or 6 years. So
Okay.
it's not like a brand new person.
Okay.
But
Okay.
making its way back around again for.
It's not a brand new person, but a brand new situation.
Correct. Yeah.
Got
So.
it. Okay. So, okay, I'm not now. I gotta dig a little bit. Tell me when I've done too much.
Okay.
I'm not gonna embarrass you. I promise. I'm gonna stay respectful, but I gotta ask questions. So, when did you? If it's not a new person, but it's a new situation, meaning that you were friends before.
They're in a similar industry. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm not gonna ask you who it is. Don't worry about it.
We crossed paths.
Okay. When did you realize? When did the stars show up in both of your eyes for each other?
Oh, since the beginning, always from day one.
Okay.
But there was just a lot of
wonderful.
Yeah, there was just a lot of obstacles that kind of kept it from being something more. But I mean, I hate to say this, Corona kind of actually made a good opportunity for something to happen right now, since there's a lot of free time happening right now. So we're just kind of taking it day by day.
I told you there's going to be a lot of Corona babies and
Corona
for real marriages and just like this.
Yo,
this little 3 to 6 month stretch is going to be a whole different America in a couple of years.
Yo, correct.
That is something.
Correct. There's
a
lot of free time.
You say that you're in a similar industry, so you do mean creatively, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there ever competition? And again, and it could be, not saying both of you are singers. I mean, they could be a video. It doesn't matter. Entertainment industry is entertainment industry. Do you ever find that is conflictual for your situationship? The fact that you're both in the entertainment industry in some way, shape, or form?
Not now, because like where I'm at, in my head, it's not a big deal to me. I'm actually, me being a Cancer, I'm more like I want to push them to be bigger. I kind of want to put all my ideas that I would have had for myself kind of into what he wants to do.
Really?
So yeah, I would actually take a back seat to kind of like let them kind of take off and do what they want to do. So yeah.
This makes more sense now.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Am I connecting the dots the right way?
I mean, I don't know. What are you thinking about?
Well, all right, let me paint a picture. So it almost seems as though that, like you said, being that your path has changed, you're wanting to be, like you said, be more behind. You're okay with relinquishing what you were running after and put that strength into someone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, Auntie, I ain't mad at you. You got that together.
Did I call it? I am a shit fixer.
No, you're right.
I love that. When I tell you now, it makes more. I can't even express how happy that makes me, because a lot of people they get into situations, they cannot remove themselves. They won't. A lot of people that are trying to chase after their I don't want to say yesterdays, but chase after their original dream, and they don't know when the page is turning, and that the page can turn, and even though it doesn't look like the story that was there before, the next chapter can blow your mind, and the next chapter can have something like what you have right now, where what I was afraid of. I'm trying to be respectful of your situation. What I was afraid of is that I thought that you were just abandoning it altogether. And in my heart, I was kind of like, oh, don't do that, Damien. Like,
I don't think I could ever do that. No.
Got it. Got it. And so it's still there. You just repurposed it.
Right.
You better
Correct.
go ahead.
All
Oh,
right.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Will we ever know who it is?
I don't know. You know, I'm a really private person
I
when it
understand.
comes to that type of stuff. So
Okay.
I'm not like a lot of these people on Instagram. They're very brave to post their boods or their significant others. But I don't know if I could do that because I can't handle all the comments and all the the stuff that comes with that. At least in the beginning, we got to be real tight. We got to be like strong as.
Well, y'all 7 years deep.
Yeah, but it's like I said, it's a new era that we entering in. So it's kind of
Okay.
like we
That's fair.
relearning. Right.
That's fair. That's fair. So, okay, I'm
Right.
trying to see
Yeah.
how to.
Lionel said, keep your business private. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm
3LW
not
TV.
mad.
All
I'm
right.
not mad. I'm not mad. Well, wait. Well, now I'm gonna be. I'm still gonna be selfish. Are you gonna tell Auntie? I won't tell nobody.
I'll see. I can tell you. I can tell you on the side. I can tell
Okay.
you on the side.
Okay. Long as I get the exclusive, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
We have a different relationship. That's fine. I will keep it lock and key until
Yes.
if you should ever decide it's safe with me.
I gotta pass you an NDA, okay?
That's fine. I will gladly sign it and send it back.
Okay.
Glad. I respect my babies. Yeah, but that's really good. I'm glad to see that that's where things are going with you. And you said that you're into acting as well. Can you tell us about that?
So I got a couple scripts in my inbox right now.
Yes.
But I'm waiting for the right one. I really want to do it. I'm always around my friends. I'm always like a freaking character all the time. So
Yeah.
I really want to try different things, different characters. So I'm waiting for the right script to come along. And if we can ever freaking film it with this COVID situation, I want to, definitely put something out soon. So.
Okay. Now, what is there a particular type of role you think you want to do?
Oh, I want to play a villain so bad
because
I want to play because I smile a lot, I joke a lot, but I feel like I have dark features, so I can like really play a villain and I can be evil. So I want to try to be that really dark villain in a movie. So
here's what's funny to me. I love the villains that I like are the ones that are actually nice.
Yeah, they're pretending.
Yeah,
to be something, and then they're gonna.
They come in,
Yep.
and I'm all dun, 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 dun. It's not always that. For me, it's the ones that come in looking like you. It's the ones that come in and they can bring them home to mom. Thanksgiving dinner. It's open up the door, buy the gift, run the bath water. They're literally doing everything the right way to where it disarms the victim. And then all of a sudden, it just when the plot changes, and you're like, like that.
You just totally switch up, like.
Come on, plot twist.
Yeah, I want to do that. So.
Okay. Well, like I told Damien, many of you know my nephew Erik Dillard, and he has some things that are coming up, and I think that will be a creative match made in heaven to bring forth some crazy stories. So if you're up to it, I've already said I'm going to let him know.
Yeah, let's go. Let's make this happen.
Absolutely.
I'm down.
I
got to come down to ATL.
Yes. When are you coming to Atlanta again? I mean, clearly after COVID, but.
I actually might come. I might come down there for Labor Day. Yeah, in a couple weeks.
Let me know.
I will. I'm working it out now, but if I do, I'll let you know. I will.
Oh,
yeah, I will for sure.
I would love it. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Let's make that happen. Yes. Listen, baby. Thank you for your time tonight. I started enjoying my baby so much. I don't want to rob you of your evening. I'm sure you got some calls you got to make and some deals you got to close and all that kind of thing.
Listen, all I got to do is close this off, and then I got a nice night ahead of me.
Okay. That's how you do it. Oh, goodness. Does Draco still have an attitude? Is he allowed to say hi on Instagram?
Draco he's down here asleep.
Okay.
He might have an attitude if I try to pick him up.
Yeah, Draco had an attitude. We tried to put Draco. You gotta go to Facebook to see the other interview. We put Draco up and he said, okay, now I'm not here for all this.
He's not here for these bright lights. It's his bedtime.
It is. Draco is.
Shout out to Eddie Mae and Sean on
so
the line. I see some comments.
Thank
you, Auntie, for having me. I appreciate you. I'll shouting out two people I see in the comments, Eddie Mae and Sean.
Yeah, you got a lot of support. A lot of support. Yeah, so if you have not already, please make sure you go and follow Damien on all forms of social media. You can download and stream his music on all major platforms. His videos, there are fans out there that have comprised playlists of the videos that are on YouTube. I told him that my favorite one is Can I Get Your Number? Literally been playing it all night. It's just, it's his music is fun. It's got a message. It's well put together. It sounds good. The visuals are on point. Nothing looks mammy-made. You can tell that the boy spent a good coin to give you the best. So let's make good on his investment.
Please, I would appreciate it. I got bills.
Yes. Oh, you gotta love that. JX89 said, "Shout me out, Damien."
Hey, JX89. Thank you for tuning in.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna make a note. Hopefully on Labor Day we will get Damien to come into the studio and we can chop it up. We'll get us some cocktails and some little vittles and we'll just have a good old time.
Yes, I will definitely. I'm gonna hit you up for sure. I'll know like in the next week or so if I'm going.
Awesome. I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, baby.
Have a good night. Okay.
All right. You too. Let's talk soon.
Will do.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Have a favorite artist or celebrity figure that you want to see? Let me know by emailing me at imanivanzap@gmail.com or sending me a DM message on Instagram or Twitter. I'll respond within 2 business days, I promise.